Welcome back to Franchise TV. On this YouTube channel, I'll unbox anything. Today, we're about to get our minds blown, our minds melted. We're unboxing a $10,000 comic book. When you collect comic books, you always have a few like Grail comics. Of course, there's like the super grails, the mega grails. Like for me personally, super mega grails, we're talking Action Comics #1. I will never own it. It's too expensive. Even like super low grade, it's out of most of our reach. You've got to be insanely wealthy to afford it. Detective Comics #27, same thing, ultimate mega grail, but it is out of most of our reach. You've got to be extremely wealthy to afford one. So those are like the ultimate mega grails that only the super wealthy can afford. But if you're just a normal Joe, you still have your grails. And in my mind, like a comic grail is something that is still pretty expensive, takes time to save up for, takes time to sell items for in order to get the money together. You got to be patient, find the right comic, the right price, the right visual presentation. And there's pretty much two comics that are like at least my current grails. In no order is Amazing Fantasy #15, the first Spider-Man. A super low grade, like a 1.5, 1.0, is going to run you $15,000 to $20,000. I mean, that's super low grade. I mean, that means that comic's got some issues. But complete, no restoration, super low grade, $15,000 to $20,000. My other grail, attainable but expensive, is Journey into Mystery #83. The first appearance of Thor. Thor is my favorite comic book character on the face of the earth. I love Thor, and I bought one. I got one of my grails that I thought that I never owned. I had to move a lot of merchandise. I actually sold some of my expensive sneakers, sold some other comics, and I finally had the money to buy one. So for several months now, I've been on the hunt for a lower grade between like a 1.5 to like a 3.5, 4.0, in that range, preferably between a 2.0 and a 3.0 CGC. And over the past few months, the prices just keep going up. If I could have bought it 6 months ago, I could have gotten like a 4.0 for under $10,000. But now 4.0s, I'm seeing them go between $15,000 to $18,000. The last one I think I saw go for a little over, what was it, like $18,900? Prices keep climbing, so I knew that my time was limited. I had to jump in quicker and get one, because once the new Thor movie comes out, it's going to keep going up. You know, certain comics will never plummet in value. First appearances of Thor's, Captain America, Spider-Man, those aren't going down in value. So I got one, and I'm excited. Really can't believe I actually own this comic. The package came FedEx overnight from the seller, and the package actually got a little bit wet. Like the box is a little moist, so hopefully the comic's okay. We'll find out though. So it has me a little bit worried, but not super worried, because cardboard does absorb a lot of water. So hopefully it'll be okay. I'm sure it will. But yeah, I've been on the hunt now, like I've said, honestly for a few years, but seriously for about the past 6 months. I've been trying to get one that was a lower grade, that was visually still looked nice. Of course, you know, a 1.5, 2.0, 3.0 is going to have some issues. You might have some cover issues. You might have some writing on the cover. You could have some damage, water stains, you know. So, but I'm okay with that, because I can't afford a comic that's going to cost, you know, 6 figures. So here's the receipt inside, and actually the paper is wet. Here's the inside of the box. It actually is still wet. So actually the water went through, but it looks like the comic is okay. The actual cardboard around the comic though is actually, it's not wet. Thank goodness. So we're okay. I've been waiting years to own this comic, and I have it. Okay, that's the back side. So what I have is Journey into Mystery #83, the very first appearance of Thor in comic books, a story by Stan Lee. I'm ready to see it. I see the back of it. Doesn't look too bad. You ready? Journey to Mystery, number 83. That's nice. Presentation wise, that does actually look very nice. We have a Journey to Mystery, number 83, 2.5 off-white to white pages. The cover, actually, it presents really, really well. The front cover, because I wanted a lower grade that presented beautifully. This actually presents beautifully. I actually talked to the seller before I bought it, and he said this comic was pressed before it got graded. And so obviously, actually there is possibly still some pressable defects. I'm saying you might have to press out a few more things, but I'm not going to crack it out and try again, because I'm okay with this grade. So it does have some very light staining on the front of this. He said this was not cleaned. I know professional pressers can use this gummy stuff that can actually lightly bring up dirt and stuff, but I don't think you can actually do anything about that. If you actually cleaned it, then that'd be considered restoration by CGC, and that's bad. The front has no tears to it. It presents beautifully. The back of it is where actually it got hit, because on the back of it, there is actually a tear right here. That's probably about an inch and a half, maybe inch and a quarter long, just right here. I know that probably knocked it down probably at least a full grade, probably from at least a 3.5 down to 2.5. It might have even been like a 4.0. So I love getting comics where like any of the major damage or defects on the back of the comic. So whenever you see the front of it, you're just like, wow. You just saw me unbox this. So let's get the wife's reaction to what she thinks. So I put it back into the bubble wrap, back in the box. We need her reaction. And I'm kind of thinking she'll probably be like, huh, okay. But I'm just kind of curious.
I mean, I was downstairs working and he's like, honey, come here. And I'm like, okay. So I have no idea what's going on.
You already know what it is, how much it's cost me. She has no idea.
I'm a little worried.
Don't look yet. Oh, actually, well, you guys can't see it. It's bubble wrap. You see how the box is going.
Oh, the box did get wet.
I was a little worried, but it took all it soaked in. So just pull it all out with the cardboard.
Oh, with the cardboard.
Yeah, don't hold on.
I'm not looking.
Hold on.
I'm not looking.
Okay, that's the front. Okay.
I'm not looking.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, you can go ahead and hold it if you want.
I think he's more excited than I'm probably going to be.
It's like one of my ultimate Grail comics.
Well, the one I know for sure, Ultimate Grail, is Journey into... Mystery into Journey number 1 or something like that.
Number 1?
What's it called?
Number 83.
83, yeah. Is that what this is?
I don't know. You may proceed. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Turn it.
Shoot.
Turn it. Okay, you may proceed.
Oh my god, it is. Wow. A 2.5.
It presents really well for a 2.5.
That's a pretty good grade.
Mm-hmm.
That's expensive.
No, I mean, that's a low-end grade.
No, I mean for what we can afford.
Oh yeah, but it presents beautifully for a 2.5. I've been very picky trying to get a lower grade that presents well.
Wow. Do I even dare to ask?
So the only damage, like the guy who had this, he did have it pressed.
Okay.
And he said that he's owned this since like 1971. He had it for like 50 years.
Why did he get rid of it?
I didn't ask that much.
50 years?
Like 50 years he's on this comic. But the only thing wrong with it, of course, the front has some staining on it.
Yeah, I see that.
Some water stains.
Yeah.
Not too bad though, but I mean, there is no major damage on the cover. You got a few like little folds.
Folds and creases.
It's not bad.
Little uchmas.
But the colors are bright.
Yeah.
They're not faded. And it's off-white to white pages, so it means it's been stored well for, what, 60 years?
So what did this cost me?
I don't know. But all, like, the major damage is this tear right here, like an inch and a half. That took it down quite a bit. And then you got some on the back. So all the damage is actually on the back of it, which makes the front present beautifully.
Wow.
And people usually will pay a premium for lower grade if it presents like a higher grade. Like this presents like a 4.0.
So, if I guess, will you tell me?
It was the very first appearance of Thor.
Tell me if I'm high or low.
1962.
I'm gonna say 11,000.
I just got it for less than that.
Really?
Yeah.
9?
A little bit more than that.
10. Wow. I was pretty close though.
Mm-hmm. The prices keep going up on them.
So you had to sell a lot of stuff to make that happen.
It's like 2 years I haven't cashed out my sneaker account that I've been selling on.
Wow. With
And
the intent of buying this?
I'm just holding it back for a rainy day.
And the rainy day came, huh?
Yeah. But I got the first Thor.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
I know. I'm super
I know you
excited.
have always wanted it, and you've
Super
looked at it
excited.
multiple times when we go to different comic events.
The first Thor.
Exciting.
It looks just like me, too.
Man, I sure do wish you would have paid that amount.
12 cents. That is the wife's reaction. She actually knew what it was. I'm actually proud of her. And she
I didn't know what it was. I just knew that this was on the Grail list of, like, most wanted.
So I bought
I'm happy
it
for
from a
you,
guy
dear.
who owned it for like 50 years.
Wow.
Or that's what at least he said. He was the second owner of the comic. I'm the third owner in 60 years. I'm the third owner of this one.
Wow.
So,
And you'll probably be the last until
I think for a long time.
the day you die, probably.
I don't think I'm going to sell this.
I don't think you will either. Ever. Never.
It's mine.
That's a proud purchase, huh?
It's mine. Yep.
Well, good.
That's it.
Congrats, darling.
Mm-hmm. I'm still kind of in shock that I own this comic now. One of my ultimate grails. And it's mine. On this YouTube channel, I'll unbox anything, even $10,000 comic books.